Hello everybody, this is LaToya of Infinite Nature and I'm back in it again with a new video. This is a raw vegan pregnancy update. For those who are watching this for the first time, I am pretty much documenting my whole raw vegan pregnancy, as far as things that I'm experiencing and sharing, that it's possible to be raw vegan and have a healthy pregnancy overall. So I'm due on October 4th. I am currently 35 weeks. Tomorrow I will be 36 weeks exactly, so I'll be 9 months, and next week I will be full term. So time is ticking for me. My last update video I stopped at week 30. So now this is updates for 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. Normally I would have put something up last week, but clearly I didn't. And it's important for me to make videos when the mood is right, when I'm ready to do it. And honestly, this is my second time filming this because my battery died on my phone. So, and yeah, I don't have a camera. Regular camera, but I have my phone. So yeah, let's get it started. So the past 4 weeks approximately has been very eventful. August is a very eventful month for me because it's my wedding anniversary, it's my birthday, and we're having a baby shower, and my baby shower was the day before my birthday. So I don't really remember what happened in week 31 for real, because this pregnancy brain, fogginess, I'm the type of person, I always remember everything. Like, memorization comes easy to me. However, this pregnancy, I don't remember stuff like I used to. I really have to write stuff down, which is why I have this. So at 32 weeks, I had my 32-week appointment. That was my first 2-week appointment, because I went from monthly appointments to 2-week appointments, and now starting next week I'll be doing weekly appointments. So I have an appointment tomorrow, and I'm gonna have an appointment next week, and the next until the baby decides they want to come. So yeah, and also I'm doing a home birth, a water birth. That's something that I really desired to do with my husband, and I have a video on why I decided to do it if you want to check that out too, if you haven't seen it. And back to what I was saying about my 32nd week of pregnancy. I gained no weight, but the baby was still growing. So my fundal height was still increasing even though the baby wasn't growing. I believe I was at 31 centimeters. It was for my 32-week appointment, and from what I was told by my midwife, the normal range is 2 centimeters above or 2 centimeters below. So I was in the normal range. I found that my weight was leveling out around that time period, and also the baby was breech at my 32nd week appointment, and I was just like, what? So I had to do inversions or whatnot to get my baby to flip back to the head, because that's the ideal position for the baby to be in and whatnot. And I did about 3 inversions within the 2-week span. It was spaced out, and the baby was definitely flipped. It worked or whatnot. But in the process of that, in my 34-week appointment, my midwife realized that my intestines kind of shift, my body parts within me was shifting. I had shifted for the growth of the baby. So I would definitely have to I would have to wrap myself up in a certain type of tie myself up in a certain type of wrap, so so that my intestines and stuff will go back into the right spot. I know that might sound unsettling, but it's just part of nature. The baby had to grow somewhere, you know, so the baby wasn't gonna stop growing just because my intestines was here and the other parts of my body was there. It is what it is. But I reckon I noticed that when on my birthday, the night of my birthday, and I had touched the top of my belly, and I was like, that feels like my intestines or something. It kind of freaked me out. I was like, ugh. So then when I actually had the appointment that following week, my midwife was like, what is that? And then that's what she told me what it was or whatnot. So it is what it is. I started to eat sauerkraut after my 32-week appointment because my midwife recommended it. Because prior to that, during a urine test, she detected a potential like bacterial infection or yeast infection, one of those. I don't recall, don't remember. I'm just going to be real with you. But I didn't feel any major symptoms or anything, so she had me up my probiotics and to do sauerkraut and stuff like that, and it improved. However, she wants it to be like, you know, she wants us to be like really in good status so that, you know, there's, I guess, no complications or anything. We did get massages for our wedding anniversary, and that really helped me as far as my body, as far as my back, as far as everything. It just really helped me out. And what I feel like helped me out as far as not feeling so like achy and is stretching a lot. Even when I'm in the bed, like before I get out of the bed, you know, I stretch my legs, stretch my arms, or if I wake up in the middle of the night, stretch, you know, just remembering to stretch, because that's what we used to do when we were babies. And I feel like, I know for myself, I feel like I really didn't stretch at all. It's like you have to really be mindful of stretching yourself, just like babies do or whatnot. And the pain that I felt from my bottom, and it went down my leg, that went away after my massage. And I believe it was a contribution of a variety of things that I've done over the course of my pregnancy. Even though some things, like I used to be very consistent at walking in the beginning of my pregnancy, and then it got hot and then I was just not as motivated, so I started walking up and down the steps. And I had to make a commitment and agreement with my midwife to do that, because I really wasn't walking when I got after my second half of my second trimester. You know, I just wasn't as motivated. But walking up and down the steps really is helpful for me, and stretching, and I would do the stretches every single day. Still do them very consistently, but not every single day or whatnot. But I do make sure that I do one or the other or both. And because I feel like I've been consistent, you know, if I miss a day, it's okay. It's like I used to be one of the people that really be particular about doing something every single day and just being an overachiever. But I'm learning to just kind of chill and relax. But that's my recommendation for people, is to stay active when you're pregnant, like for real. Whether it's walking up and down stairs, whether it's stretching consistently, do something, because it's going to help you feel more comfortable and help you during your labor and delivery. And also you won't waddle as much. I think I really have a waddle. And I asked my husband, I said, do I have a waddle? He was like, nah. Like, if I do have one, it's a very slight one. I don't really do that. And I think it's because of the things that I've been doing throughout my pregnancy, even if I stop doing one thing and do another. So, yeah. Also, I had the baby shower in the month of August. That was awesome. You know, being able to, you know, have an intimate setting with my family members and things of that nature, was giving great advice. I've been getting a lot of gifts from, you know, from a lot of my friends and family members, near and far or whatnot, and I really appreciate that they've been giving me some really great things for the baby. So I'm very appreciative of all the love and support that our families and friends have been you know, pouring to us. So I'm thankful for that. And at my 34 weeks, that was almost exactly 2 weeks ago, I gained 3 pounds, so I'm now up to 29 pounds. I'm very small, tiny, and petite. Always been that way, so this is like huge, even though I feel like I'm not really gaining any weight as far as like arms, for real. Like I filled out, my face is filled out more a little bit. My arms have filled out a little bit, but I think most of it is the baby and the things that come with pregnancy. I feel like I'm gaining weight in the places that I'm meant to gain weight. The baby is constantly moving and hiccuping. It's so cute to me. And now that the baby's growing and there's not as much room, honestly, I'm really realizing now for sure that this is a human being in my belly. Like wow. Like, of course I know there was a human being in my belly, but it's like it's almost like their movements is reminding me of the fact that they are coming very soon, you know. And the reason why I'm saying baby is because I don't know the sex. It's a surprise. We're having a home birth, water birth. So, and we didn't get the sex ahead of time. That was our that's what we preferred. The baby grew from 31 centimeters from the 32-week appointment to 33.5 centimeters as far as fundal height, according to the fundal height. The baby did, of course, is back head down, and I hope the baby's still head down for my appointment tomorrow for 30. Oh, I hope that baby is down. I started reading this breastfeeding book, the complete book of breastfeeding, about almost a couple of weeks ago, and it's a really good book. It's a great read, easy read, reader friendly. If I was not sold on breastfeeding, this would have sold me on breastfeeding, and I just feel like it's just too many benefits to not even try, you know. And if, you know, I'm definitely going to attempt at all costs to, you know, make sure that my child is able to breastfeed, you know. But I feel like a lot of times women don't get the proper support and the proper education on how beneficial it is. And that's another topic for another day. The baby room is painted. It's painted like a light green. It's a mint green color. It's made the room brighter and opened it up more. Pretty much no more furniture is going in that room because it's not a huge room. We do have a crib. We have the rocker glider and also the a nice size drawer that can fit a lot of clothing and things like that. And we have the baby's where the changing table is attached to the crib. It's like a 4-in-1 type of crib, a very good quality crib that we got. It was actually given to us, which was a blessing for sure. So I'm grateful for that. But no more furniture, because that room is only but that big, and I pretty much need to just decorate it and wash clothes and stuff like that, and just make up the bed, you know. Just that's pretty much where I'm at with that part. So I really need to get on it because I'm almost 36 weeks, and I am more particular about what I eat. I'm finding that now that when I hit the 34 weeks, I'm just, certain things I just don't want. There's just certain things that I really want and certain things that I don't want. And I'm finding that I really have been wanting more heavier protein stuff. So making like pasta, nut-based pastas, making raw vegan burgers. We just made that yesterday. I'm about to make a crust for a raw vegan pizza, like, you know, just dense stuff. Make sure I get my leafy greens in, but I desire to have something hearty, you know, in my belly, and just making sure I'm not eating so much fruit, because even though that's great, I gotta be mindful of my sugar too, because even though I don't have, based upon like what my midwife has shared with me and what I've observed, I don't have gestational diabetes. However, I personally have to be more mindful of not eating so much fruit to the point where it brings me over as far as the sugar levels, because I mentioned in a previous video that my midwife does not do the drinking test, because she's just like, that's to her, I didn't care for the ingredients or whatnot. And I think that's part of the reason, but I don't care for the ingredients personally. And it makes more sense to me personally, based upon what she has shared, to do more of like taking your actual sugar levels and seeing what it is, and seeing what foods may be triggering certain things or whatever. To me, that just makes more sense. But I was having trouble at first getting the blood out, but then that wasn't an issue anymore. And then I had trouble putting the blood on the strip. So she just decided to just do it, you know, check my blood levels, my sugar levels, I mean, during my appointments or whatever, especially since they're closer together now. So based upon what I've observed, you know, I just have to make sure I'm more mindful of not eating so much fruit, because sometimes you'll be amazed how much stuff you can put into a salad and a whole bunch of it's fruit or whatnot, because avocado is fruit, tomatoes are fruit. If you want to put some raisins in there, that's fruit. Like, you know, so you just have to keep that type of stuff in mind or whatnot. And she was just telling me, for me, like, there was one time, my levels haven't been over, but they're higher. They're considered higher based upon the fact that I'm a raw vegan or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And I know why. It's because a lot of what we eat there's a lot of fruit or whatnot. I've been very mindful of my protein intake because of this pregnancy. Hence why I feel like my baby is growing really well, like, you know, and that pretty much all of the nutrients is going, like all of the nutrients from what I'm eating and the protein is going to my belly. So, but it's just something to keep in mind with your pregnancy, because, you know, your body is a little bit different or whatnot. So that's what I've been doing or whatnot, because there was one time where she tracked my levels and it was good, it was great. Then the next time she tracked my levels, it was under, but still in her eyes high. But I had raisins. The day before I had some raisins. Raisins will take your sugar levels high. Dry fruits will make your drug sugars high, believe it or not. So it's something to keep in mind. That's one of the things that sometimes that's aggravating for me, because I'm like, like I really have to keep track of that. And it's kind of aggravating because, you know, we do eat a lot of, you know, fruit. But then, you know, now because of this pregnancy, I'm even more mindful of my protein intake. So, yeah, it's part of pregnancy. And I'm gonna keep that there's so much that I learned from my midwife, and I'm gonna keep eating the same way because I'm breastfeeding and stuff. So I'm still gonna eat the same way, still taking the same supplements, the vitamin D, even though my levels are good, I'm still taking vitamin D3. I'm taking like the chlorella for iron. I'm taking my prenatals and probiotic. So yeah. And there's times where I have to definitely eat small portions because my stomach is full really quickly. And then there's days like today where I feel like I can eat more, which is why I hope that my baby did not shift in a way that they mean. I just hope my baby didn't shift to breech. You know, it's like that's one of the things that always goes in the back of my head. They're hiccuping right now in my belly. But I am more mindful about what I'm eating. But like I said, I've been preferring more heavier, nuttier, heartier meals. Anyway, some days I'm more winded than others. I get more tired than others. And if it's a harder day, I definitely, don't like being outside like that and all of that because it gets me tired and stuff like that. So I've been taking it easy on myself when I feel tired or, feeling a little, just feeling tired, like I need to lay down. I do it and I normally feel better. Normally that's really what it is. Sometimes it turns to a nap and sometimes it's just I really just need to rest. Just get off my feet for a minute. So it's very important, women, that we listen to our body, and if we have the opportunity to rest and lay down, do it, because it will help you. Even if it means that the things that you need to do have to take longer or have to be you have to do it tomorrow. It is what it is. The baby is super active, moves around a lot. I'm just amazed at, just how I can just look down at my belly and just see it just moving around, seeing the body parts just poking out and stuff. Just like, oh. I have been using the restroom more because I've been drinking a lot of fluids. So, yes. It's like, and the baby, I feel like their head be like head-butting my bladder. Oh my goodness. It's a serious thing. And I do get up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom too. And I have to find myself adjusting myself when I'm sleeping so that I'm comfortable. I find that I have to adjust myself a lot. And that's pretty much it. I don't want to sit in this hard chair for too long, okay? My husband bought an exercise ball. I mentioned that in a previous video, and that helps a lot with your lower back pain. I didn't realize how much. I Googled it. There's a lot of benefits to sitting on your exercise ball, and it helps with your posture. It does a lot. Like, it just really does. So I think that contributing to the lack of waddling too. What else? I think that's it. But maybe the next time I make a video, I will have a baby a baby. So we'll see or whatnot, because I'll be 36 weeks, and normally if I hit my 40th, I will probably have because next video is probably going to be like the baby's here or something. I don't know. It's going to be like the baby's here. So yeah, but this part of the journey is almost complete, and the next phase is going to be what they call it, the 4th trimester, which is postpartum. So I've been I'm really glad that I've documented this whole journey, and I'm going to continue to document afterwards, and because this is gonna be a plant-based kicking baby. I don't think I shared my shirt that I got. Somebody gave this to me. I don't know who did, but whoever it is, I know who they are. I know them personally because it was sent to my address. So I know them. So whoever sent this to me, thank you so much. It says plant-based kicking. So, and here it is. And while I'm at it, I might as well show you my belly. You see how big my belly has gotten? I'm sitting on my tippy toes, but that's my belly. I'm all belly, nothing else. But this is a really cute shirt. I saw this on Instagram first. So it's interesting that somebody sent me this shirt. It's called Plant-Based Dripping. And they also have the Plant-Based Kicking shirt. I want to get one for my husband, and I want to get another one for me, the Plant-Based Dripping shirt. But this is super, super cute, and I wanted to make sure that I wore it before I had the baby because I'm so close. But I wanted to make sure I wore the shirt. And it's actually, I was afraid because I'm a small and this shirt is a small. I was afraid that my belly would be too big because, you know, certain t-shirts you just can't wear during pregnancy after a while because your belly will be hanging out. So yeah, this shirt stretches, so it will. Just make sure you get like your size, like the size that you would normally wear. Now if you are the type to like buy stuff, you know, smaller or snug, then you may want to maybe get the next size up. But if you're the type to get your size, and the size you normally get is a comfortable size or whatever, then you should be fine with getting your size and not having to go up. But everybody's body is different, so I don't know. I just know that this is a small and this was able to stretch. And I know not every t-shirt is like that, but this, my belly was able to get. I was surprised. I really didn't think it was gonna work. But I like this. It's called Plant-Based Dripping. Adjective: overflowing with style and flavor. Synonyms: glow, swag, confidence, eat healthy, think fresh, be dope. I think this is the cutest thing ever. I'll probably wear it again if I don't go into labor in September. I'll probably wear it again or whatnot. So, but I'm excited. I'm glad that I have the support that I do. And thank you guys for watching this video. If you watched this the whole way through, I really appreciate it. Because I know, you know, sometimes people just don't like long videos, and we live in a world of short attention spans. So thank you so much for watching. I hope I didn't forget anything. If I did, then I will just mention it in a previous video. And make sure you subscribe to my channel, Infinite Nature. Also, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. At Instagram, Infinite Nature #1. On Facebook, Infinite Nature. On Twitter, Infinite Nature 1, and on Tumblr, Infinite Nature. That is a great way to stay, you know, connected with me as far as seeing like things that I may post that I may eat, or that me and my husband eat, or that we make, or whatever the case may be. It's just a great way to stay, you know, inspired, or, you know, updated to what I'm doing, or whatever the case may be. And also, my husband and I, we did an interview back in July. We did an interview with I just had a brain fart. Sweet Tooth Shay. I'm so sorry. Sweet Tooth Shay, Shaleena. She has an Instagram. It's called Sweet Tooth Shay. And I also write, I'm going to document all of that. And she has a podcast. And we were part of a series of vegan families, so it's going to be other vegan families too who shared, I guess, their vegan journey. So our show is coming up where we were on her show actually, but we were on it. It's gonna be live on September 10th, and you can listen to it on her website at sweettoothshay.com. I believe that's the name of the website. If it's not, then I'm gonna make sure that I give you the correct information. You can also go to like Spotify, Apple. There's a variety. If you're one of those people that love that that tend to have a lot of apps, you have a smartphone, you're gonna be able to access it if you have a smartphone easily. So that's another way to get to know me a little bit more, and also you get to hear my husband, because I haven't had him on the channel in a while, so you get to hear him and his perspective of his personal journey and our journey together. So stay tuned for that. That's coming on September 10th, Monday, September 10th, and I will definitely provide all the information in the description box. So make sure you do that, and make sure you go follow her at Sweet Tooth Shay. So it's SWEETTOOTHSHAE. And I'll have it down in the description just in case I missed any letters or anything like that, because sometimes people Instagram name is a little different than you may intend it to be spelled or whatnot. But thank you once again so much for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe and share. Have a great day.